What can they do in response here? Fnatic with their backs to the wall here. Grims, he will sit in the smoke. It's a bit of a common play these days. You don't usually get two lovely headshots like that, though. And there's Flusha coming through the smoke as well. This round's starting to collapse on Na'Vi here. It's going to be a 3 versus 2. Simple and Flamey remain. They have the bomb and control of the A site. But a 3-on-2 deficit here. Bomb to be planted. 2 players in CT spawn. Flamey to cover. Simple hasn't missed many shots so far. 2 to his name already in this particular round. And down he goes finally. Removed. Down to just Simple here. And surely nothing can be done. What a fantastic round from Crims especially. So just to touch on that point I was making. So you can sit in the smoke. A lot of players are doing these days. And if you sit in the smoke, you get a slight advantage when the smoke finally dissipates. You get vision being the player set in the smoke than the players looking at it. So you can see why Crims sets in the smoke. He manages to get 2 kills initially, then a third as well. And it will be Fnatic answering back with the force by 3 players surviving no less. But they're going to have to deal with that themselves going into the next round. Na'Vi with the bomb planted.
Shut up.
Stairs.
Watch out!
Firebox. Firebox. Firebox.
Vale, segundas. No hay tiempo, planto.
Miro yo banana.
Tengo yo CT.
Paseo banana.
Tiene que estar banana, escuchadme. Tiene que estar
Vale,
banana.
déjame tenerlo a mí. Estoy en oscuro, tengo banana.
Sí, banana.
Vale, aguántalo tú también.
Me quedo yo aquí cerca.
Buena.
Queda
Pit, ¿dónde?
Detrás de Pit a la izquierda.
Muerto Pit.
Vale, chavales, puntos.
Muerto Side.
Buena.
Cago en Dios.
Larga.
La quitáis.
Tócala.
Puseando larga.
Aguanto yo.
¡Vamos, hostia! Me cago en Dios. ¡Vamos, joder!
Buenísima. Flash.
Ya.
Vamos, dímelo.
La gallina. Uno.
Muy tocado en B, otro más. Es tuyo, Ruby, estás solo. ¿Ves?
They're going to have to take ambitious swings at this point, some challenges, and hopefully win out on a couple of them. One more player goes, and they're out. That's what I'm talking about. Just surprising challenges, making sure you hit the shot. Perfecto delivers.
Crucial one from Perfecto. His 8th, but it could very well give Na'Vi a chance to close this in regulation.
Ooh,
Time will tell. No, Roland firing off some shots towards Pit. That's the call. But still the CT's divided. Still Fnatic stand 2-2. Vigilant split.
20 seconds. They're going towards quad. Perfecto's going to try and swing it from the back. Another great shot. The new boy might save the day here. Crims just wants one. It's not going to happen. It's a hat trick for Perfecto. This might be enough to close out the map. A 5-on-3. Now a 3-on-2 in favor of Na'Vi. Shots there. They're going to have to commit off this one. It's a 4B assault. A stack towards the new boxes here. Will they detect the second player? Boomich will, but it hasn't got the time or the space to take him down. 3 versus 2. Might be considering a save here. We have got one player at the very top. JW's found them an access point. And it's going to be both players coming in from this side of the map. And they have got a very strong setup on the Na'Vi side. Perfecto and Simple. And the latter up high, waiting to get that first kill.
Rollins begging him to wait for his flashbang. You could see he was falling back to try and line something up, but instead, a Molotov retrieved towards Demo forces the fight. Simple's ready for that fight. A 3rd frag.
Out of control right now. This is very, very impressive. So the first kill, he knows he has to swing eventually. They got to check this position. He gets the shadow on the second. Does damage to a 3rd as well. Great play from Fnatic as well, just to stifle the opposition. There was a chance that Flamey could have won that round, but they swing out at the same time, kind of using Flusher as a bait there with low HP. Really quite impressive stuff.
The fact that Flusher even gets one, I feel like his intentions was purely...
And once again, he is. The Kree connects to the head. But will they make the same mistake as Astralis? This position was overlooked so many times before. It might happen again here. Not a double cool line up the X-ray, a little bit misleading there, but Zipex does find one back. Surely goes down into the AWP, which he will. Zywoo just about catches him. Now it's down to Glaive. It's going to be a 4 versus 2. He's down to 50 points of health here, unable to inflict any real damage in the final round here. It's looking good for Vitality.
Yeah, he's just trying to hope for some random shot through the smoke to connect, and well, he brought Apex low. But Taiwo does find his 3rd actually, from that sandbags position. We were praising Dupree's AWP as he inspects it, but this one just for the style points.
Well, there we go. Final round, and indeed, just going to be looking to find a few kills, pad the stats. There's one, pretty much all he's ever going to get. So nice work from Vitality. Wasn't a clean sheet there from Astralis. Great opening picks from Apex, like consistently getting them as well. There has to be.
And on the other side, there's still enough utility to go for almost a full-on execute. They can have the double smokes. Molotovs can be thrown into the corners to try and clear out Malta, who's already tagged. And basically, this is going to come down to Sicko hitting a few shots with the AWP, but it's whether or not they can force him out. He's completely blind. He's just going to have to leave Malta to die. And that already gives this site over to FaZe Clan in a round where already things were looking a bit dicey. They're now in not too bad a spot.
That's the reason you don't typically play that off angle, because you are very susceptible to being flashed. He was fully flashed and couldn't help his teammate out. Olof now watching the back, anticipating the flank. Dexter is waiting for his two teammates to start to move in. He's heard the footsteps and he is going to pounce. And that's going to open up an extra avenue of re-ingression from Renegades. This puts coldzera in a really rough position, especially considering his 16 HP. But he's going to spin around on a penny and just instantly drop Dexter. It's a one-on-one and coldzera again comes out clutch. FaZe Clan are able to put up that 12th round, and coldzera.
One more shot, lovely one at that, and get them a 5 versus 3. The round is in their grasp now. It's up to them to give it away, but Device, he's not having any of that nonsense. It's going to be a 5-on-2 now of Alex and RPK remaining, and at this point, just consolation frags available for them. We'll see whether these two smokes and flashes have anything to say about it. Maybe get a plan of this with both smokes getting down successfully, but a little hard work before then.
Yeah, RPK, he's got a chance, but it's so, he's walking. Perhaps a chance, to bait the shot, a jiggle, but
yeah,
I wasn't expecting Device to have stood his ground. Same spot, third kill for the Star Orpa. And Alex not quite going down just yet. Takes one with him. Magis caught. Very precise headshot. Will, however, walk into the dreaded scopes. You talk about the double AWPs, Henry, and they pick up all 5. dupreeh and Device deadly.
Yeah, looking really good as well. You can see them getting their confidence built up. They're like, wow, if they're going to walk around the map as a group, we'll just actually go challenge with these AWPs, pick one of them off, fall back, maintain our distance. That's exactly what dupreeh does at this.
Flank in towards short, should they choose to. Plopsy's going to play it passively, and Cloud9, they'll get a relatively free bomb site, but now the flank starts to come in. Lekr0 looking to guard the cross, can't do so. MOTM and JT with a couple of quick headshots, and really piling on the pressure now as Floppy finds a third on the Glock, trying to run straight through Twist. At least able to get 2 in response, but he's all alone, and he needs the ace if there's going to be any chance in this round. And he's got no armor either. The smoke grenade looking utterly useless at this point. MOTM going to get his head ripped off, though, and a 2 versus 1 now for Twist as he looks to push on in.
This is where that smoke can start to become a bit of a nuisance, though. He could even go for the full defuse in the smoke if he feels up to it. He knows time is running scarce. He's going to tap onto the bomb. He's going for the full defusal. They're spamming up through the smoke, and Twist, he's going to pull it off. How in the hell have Cloud9 let that happen? He snuck the defuse under their noses.
Everything was right for Cloud9. They had played that perfectly. They'd got into the bomb site. They'd found their entry frags, but how...
Waiting one AWP and that one Krieg. They do almost line up, and 2 for 1 for Acor, taking down Cirque and he's back for more. He wins the round. An amazing triple kill, putting Mad Lions in the lead and shutting down EG's economy.
Yeah, they're really starting to roll now. That is a very fortunate shot, obviously, for Acor. The 2 for 1 is a thing of beauty, but they...
16-7 already run the score. And they're going to Dust 2. So we could see Mad Lions up against Liquid in the lower side of the Group B bracket. That would be ridiculous, and that could potentially be a short end for Mad Lions if they can't match up to the level of Liquid.
I think you've
or
got...
vice versa. It could be Liquid getting knocked out early again.
I think you've got a very vivid imagination is what I'm going to say.
I just like to think of the possibilities.
13-15. Liquid take the timeout, and the Virtus Plow, it really is being dusted off here. This is an incredible performance from so many players, and you can really see them starting to just believe in their own capabilities, which is something they spoke about a lot coming out of sort of that drop-off in performance, was just resetting, going back to what worked, and it's working perfectly at the moment. They're on match point. They've got 2 opportunities to shut it down, although Stewie will, for the first time, I believe, pick up a T-sided AWP.
He's looking to match up against Jame, or just maybe to prevent them from losing the players so early on, where Virtus Pro have been so successful in getting these initial entry frags, or these entry...
Really check the corner. It's got to be a face check. Pretty decent attempt there from Simple, where the bullet doesn't connect. HE to follow things up, and Smarty falls back. Crims confirms it just on pistols and just wants to continue at range.
Makes a whole lot of sense. Crims should just be tapping away at this cross, and it does seem to go well for the first, and stabilizes. Lovely. Just tapping away to ensure that not another body drops. Fnatic, you said clean the round before, and he's even done damage to dupreeh. He's done enough. Apex, we talked about him, we highlighted him, and he's coming to this pistol, frothing at the mouth. 3 down, and round yet to be confirmed despite his best efforts. dupreeh, though, with 8 HP, 2 kills, 2 scalps affixed to his belt loops, but 1 more he needs, and he gets! He steals the round away from him with such low HP, 3 to be precise, and he finds the necessary frag. Double digits found in the pistol.
Oh, that's so huge. It looked like the bomb going down. Okay, fair enough, got that.